Yes!
Guys, being single for a long time has left me with a ton of time to myself. Not only do I have to be selfish and care mainly about my well-being, but I also have plenty of time for this. Wow, well I don't want to be like that for the rest of my life, and I won't be, unless I find a mate. And you know what? Real life women are overrated. Just ask the anime community. Virtual girls are where it's at, and what better game to find 100% results than in Stardew Valley. Released on February 26, 2016 and developed single-handedly by Eric Barone, Stardew Valley is a piece of indie gold. I cannot get enough of this game, but what makes it so good? Well, for those of you that don't know, Stardew Valley is a farming sim / RPG that has a heavy emphasis on, you guessed it, farming. As you start up the game, you get to create your character, and here I am. What a sexy looking pixel, huh? As soon as you're satisfied with your character's traits and look, you can go on to meet your dying grandfather, who hands you a note and says to open it when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. And sure enough, I'm crushed by the burden of modern life. How'd he know? Gramps leaves you the deed to his old farm on Stardew Valley, and once you arrive, you're free to do pretty much whatever you want after that. There are so many things to do, in fact, that I won't name them all right now, but some things you can do are farm, go fishing, explore the mines, raise animals, upgrade buildings, and of course, build new relationships. Stardew Valley has a few NPCs in the game, all of which you can talk to and become great friends with. As you meet all of the villagers, you'll notice that 12 of them could use a little something. There are 6 single guys and 6 single girls, making a total of 12 dateable candidates. But I don't play for the other team, so really there are just 6 bachelorettes. You can become closer to these villagers by building up the heart meter. Now all of the townsfolk have one, but you'll see that only the single people have 8 hearts, followed by 2 more shaded hearts that we'll talk about later. Building up the heart meter requires a lot of gift giving and making sure the villagers stay happy. As the heart meter fills up, a certain cutscene will be triggered at a very specific time and place, and let me tell ya, they get pretty juicy. Okay, now I know I'm leaving you in suspense, so let's just get right into today's bachelorettes. Lovely lady number 1 hails from Stardew Valley. Although her sister does all the cooking, I can assure you she's still hungry. Allow me to introduce the always stunning, beautiful, and bodacious Haley's your typical blonde girly girl. She's all about looks and apparently even mine. In fact, the first time she saw me, she said, if it weren't for those horrendous clothes, you might actually be cute. Well, fellas, I don't know about you, but I heard her call me cute, so I think she's into me. Filling up her heart meter really isn't that tough either. She likes daffodils and sunflowers. Easy enough, I've just gotta go give her some daffodils that I found off the street and bam, 2 hearts. I enter Haley's house uninvited and see her and her sister Emily arguing over whose turn it is to clean the couch cushions. Haley asks me what I think is right, to which I respond, Haley, why not have this be your one weekly job? Everyone comes to an understanding and the cutscene ends. Rinse and repeat the daffodil thing and we got our 4-heart cutscene. I'm in Haley's house yet again and we see her struggling to open a jar. She asks me if I'm able to open it, and once I do, she tells me that I'm a lot stronger than I look. And I don't want to brag or anything, but I do have experience opening a jar, believe it or not. 6 whole hearts. Here's where things start heating up. This time we're on the beach and Haley is upset over losing her great-grandma's bracelet. So me, being the caring and loving person that I am, goes on an epic quest to search for the missing item. Haley is now happy and rewards me with a hug and telling me that she'll never forget what I did for her. Now calm down guys, that's only the beginning. 8 hearts. Here is where things start getting dirty. Literally, I met Haley in front of Marnie's ranch. She was taking a few photos and told me that being a farmer is a way of life that she's never thought about until she met ya boy. While taking photos with the farm animals, things go awry and Haley gets launched into a pile of mud. She laughs it off and says that she needs to take a shower? Wait, I need to take a shower too! Dang. Well, since things are getting a little spicy, I better see what the other bachelorettes are like before I fall into commitment. So without further ado, let's meet our next lovely lady. Shifting over to the exact opposite of Haley, we have Abigail. She's the daughter of Pierre, who's the guy that I get all my inventory from, so oops, sorry dude. Abigail and I actually share one thing in common, and that's video games. I mean, check this out. She's got a poster of Chrono, a Super Famicom controller, a dolphin that I'm gonna go ahead and say as an Echo the Dolphin reference, and a Super Nintendo. In fact, in her 2-heart event, she asked you to help her beat a level of the video game she's been playing, and after using my epic gamer skill and high-level big brain dash dancing, Abigail thanks me and says that I really know my way around a joystick. Well, I have been known to hit the Miss Pac-Man machine from time to time. Abigail's a sword kind of girl, and when I see her in the graveyard by herself, I know something's about to go down. Abigail says she's there because she's practicing her swordsmanship, claiming she's always wanted to go on some sort of adventure. While we're talking, her dad, Pierre, finds Abigail, to which they begin to have a heated argument. A now frustrated Abigail looks at me and says, "Let's get out of here, Caleb." To which I respond, "Little by little, I worked my way up to 8 hearts, and I received a letter in the mail. It says to swing by her house any day after 8 p.m., signed, Abby." Well, this could only mean one of two things. A, she wants me, or B, she wants to see my amiibo collection. I'm really hoping it's B, but hey, we won't find out until we go, right? As it turns out, all Abigail wanted to do was show me her Ouija board. Bummer. While using it, it starts to spell out, "I love Ka." Now I'm not sure what Ka could mean. It could mean cats, however I'm starting to get the feeling that it was gonna spell Caleb. But anyway, she gets shy and knocks the board over and tells me that I have to go. But it's whatever. I have other bachelorettes to meet. Penny is the town's damsel in distress. She lives in a trailer with her alcoholic mother, but through all of that she still tries the best to provide for both her mom and herself, as well as Jas and Vincent, as she's the local teacher. But none of that matters, I'm just trying to get my fair share of Penny, trying to get that quick 1 cent, you know what I'm saying? I hit her up with a couple of dandelions and she was on my lap. Her heart events came by quick. Her first couple of heart events have her trying to do the right thing, but getting scolded at in the end. It isn't until you reach 6 hearts when she starts to notice you. I entered her house and she surprised me with a homemade meal. After a taste and obviously disgusted me, has to lie and say it was delicious to avoid heartbreak. Afterwards, Penny thanks me and proceeds to name her recipe after me, naming it Chili the Caleb. Please don't. Hey, but it's the thought that counts. I know she had good intentions and didn't mean to clog my arteries. I'll forgive her and even attend her 8-heart event. I wandered into the forest and saw Penny on a field trip with Jas and Vincent. I have to inform them on the farmer life. Vincent says something to scare Jas and I laugh my head off like I probably would do in real life. Penny then tells the kids to scurry off and things get a little too real for this game. She asked me if I'd ever want to be a parent, and the amount of choices here mean you have to be real. So I said, no, I don't think I'd be good at it. Penny kindly disagrees with me and then thanks me for being the guest speaker. Guys, now I don't want to jump into conclusions, but I think she wants to have a kid with me. But wait, there are still 3 more marriageable girls on Stardew Valley. Oh my gosh, Maru is so boring. I take back what I said. There are only 2 more girls to look at. Now we're talking. Emily is one of the new singles. She, along with Shane, were made dateable in a later update, which means more work for me. But in all seriousness, I swear Emily is on something. Like, she's dreamt of me and has come to weird conclusions that our destinies are intertwined somehow. But hold the phone, she gets even more interesting during her 6-heart event. Emily says she has something to show me and whoa. Well, I'd better take a shower? Wait, I also need to take a shower and get ready for Emily's 8-heart event. I got invited to clothing therapy, you see. I heard the word clothing and I assume it's coming off. So let's see what this is about. But it turns out that's not what clothing therapy is all about. Rather, it's about putting on clothes and finding yourself. Some townsfolk try it out and Emily and I are left alone until Clint, the local blacksmith, has to come along and screw everything up. He gets sad because I guess he likes Emily, but I don't care, you should have tried harder. Ah, okay. Last girl. You ever just give up? Yeah, that's Leah. She thought that it would be a good idea to leave her life in the big city and focus on her art career. Along the way, she has to face financial struggles and ex-boyfriend issues. But hey, I encouraged her throughout her journey. She even gave me one of her sculptures named How I Feel About Caleb, and I guess she feels like trash, huh? Leah also invites me to her art show that I suggested she have. Everybody had a great time, even... Wait, who's that guy? Remember how I said things get a little juicy? Well, let me introduce you to my friend 10 Hearts. You see, these events are triggered once you turn a single into a girlfriend, and unsurprisingly, I've got 5 of them. So, let's go. Dark closets. Oh yeah, I know exactly where this is going. Shadow puppets. Wait a minute, this isn't shadow puppets. This is... the jackpot. Try to kiss her? Well, I've been playing nice guy for too long. It's time to start making my move. Yeah. Abigail, being brave and adventurous, Abigail decides to wander into the cave by herself, but suddenly, bats. She freaks out and starts crying, but much to her delight, I'm there to calm her down. Abigail then says, Caleb, I really like you, and not just as a friend. You know that, right? Well, I mean, the Ouija board thing kind of gave it away. Of course I knew that! She asked me to stay with her, and boom, score. Meet me in the beach house after dark. I knew Penny was hiding something this whole time. Good girl, yeah right! In the pool, alone. I can't swim, so I'd be screwed in real life. But virtual me, now he's the man. Penny confesses her feelings for me, and we cap things off with a kiss. Another day, another invite, this time in the woods. The secret woods, as a matter of fact, and oh me, oh my, a bear showed up, forcing both Emily and I to run into our tent, all while leaving the second sleeping bag outside. And then all of a sudden... Wow, she set up a picnic for me? Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Things move way faster in this event. I get a kiss right off the bat, but what did you expect, really? Afterwards, we enjoy ourselves, and then suddenly someone interrupts. A dude named Kel shows up. Apparently, this is Leah's ex-boyfriend. The two begin to argue until I take matters into my own hands, and I could either reason with Kel or punch this man in the face. Well, this is what Mike Tyson prepared me for, so why not? Well, Leah tells me that was violent, but doesn't get mad at me. Rather, she says that Kel won't be bothering us anymore. We leave for a more secluded spot, and bam! 3-pointer. So now what? I've done all there is to do, but I can only choose one girl to be in a relationship with. Wait, what am I talking about? Is this what I've come to? Virtual girls? Nah, that's it. I'm going on a real date. Guys, good news. When I accidentally dropped my plate of spaghetti all over her, she told me that she needed to take a quick shower.